Hi everyone, welcome to your reading for November 3rd, 2025. This is a daily reading for November 3rd, 2025. I hope everybody's doing well. And I'm going to get these cards shuffled up the best I can here. We're going to start with the card overall energy for this day, and then we'll pull past, present, and future. Overall reading for the day, 8 of Swords. It's interesting because yesterday's future card was 8 of Swords. So here we are. We have it. Past, 6 of Swords. Presently, Death. Future, Knight of Cups. And the bottom of the deck is the Devil. So yesterday, 8 of Swords popped up for the future position, and here we are with the 8 of Swords again, right here. So we're embracing that energy today. That 8 of Swords is, it's that energy of, if I'm feeling tied to my thoughts, like, because the swords are all about thoughts. So these are like self-limiting thoughts. These are thoughts that are, I can't do this, or I can't do that, or they're just like, they're self-imposed. It's like a self-imposed prison. Like, these swords are all around this lady, and she can maneuver through them. They're staggered, but in her mind, she can't. And so that's the energy of the day of, how do we get through this? How do we get through this? These thoughts that are self-limiting. In the immediate past, 6 of Swords, there was a success in a way of moving from something that was burdensome to something that is a little bit in easier flow. Currently, this Death card suggests that there is a transformation going on. So that could be where this 8 of Swords is coming in, like, oh my goodness, all of this change. Maybe it could be a thought of, did I make the right decision? Because you're in the midst of it. You're in the midst of a transformation. And so these thoughts could be popping up of, did I pick that right cup? Did I do this the way that's going to lead to my highest good? And in the future, you have the Knight of Cups, which suggests that there's love coming in. This Knight of Cups is about, this could be from a person, this could be from a place, this could be yourself, of leaning into true love, real love. So let's clarify this 8 of Swords. What is this 8 of Swords? Can we clarify it? 10 of Wands and the Hermit. Okay, so that 10 of Wands is another card just kind of suggesting with this death of this transformation. It's an ending. There's something that you're laying down. The Hermit is, you're doing it quietly. So you're not telling anybody about this. You're doing this all inside. You're not really reaching out today. It's a heavy load. It's a heavy load. And you're processing all of this internally. You're not processing any of this externally yet. Let's look at the 6 of Swords. What was the 6 of Swords? What was this about? Hierophant and the King of Wands. The 6 of Swords was moving. You moved a thought process. You moved a thought process from a traditional, this is what I was taught. This is what I was told to do. This is who I was told to be. Into this King of Wands energy of, but this is who I want to be, and this is what I want to do, and this is my passion. And you're moving towards it. But those thoughts of you know, hearing people in your head of, you know, you're not supposed to do that. You know that you're supposed to be focusing on A, B, and C. And so those are the thoughts that might be circling right now of maybe, you know, these old, the Hierophant is this, you know, is an establishment of a teacher, a spiritual practice. And that's just very traditional. And this King of Wands isn't. This King, I mean, he could if he this energy if he wants it, but he is very entrepreneurial and very much following passion and following what you, and not a passion in a reckless way, but passion in a way that will be what you love. With this Knight of Cups. Okay, let's clarify this Death card. 10 of Cups and 5 of Wands. We have we have a 5 here. It's change, conflict. I think this is that inner conflict in your mind. This transformation is going to bring in a lot of joy. Matter of fact, it's going to bring in complete joy. You love it. It's not you. You're loving it. You know what you love. You know what you want. It's everybody else kind of saying, hey, yo, what are you doing? Don't you remember those rules? Don't you remember, you know, whatever it was, and whatever it was, that's your tradition. Because you're kind of going against your tradition right now, of whatever that is. Not in a bad way. You're just following your passion. Let's look at this Knight of Cups. Page of Wands. And 8 of Wands. Lots of wands in this very small reading here. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards of wands. 5 cards of wands. And this future is about, hey, you are going to break through this. You are going to, okay, let me say it this way. If you continue to move through this, if you continue to move through these self-imposed thoughts, this rattling around in your mind of all of the things you are supposed to be doing according to whatever tradition you have, if you continue, because right now you're moving through it. Right now you are saying, see, you are moving through it, and you are saying, no, I do know what I want. I do know what I love. Even though I'm having all this conflict in my mind, even though I'm having all of this, I can hear everybody rumbling around in there. I'm still moving through it because I know what I love. I know what I want. This Page of Wands is, now I'm going to do it. Now I'm going to go out there and I'm going to scout it out, and I'm going to see. I'm going to do some scouting, and I'm going to see what it's like, where it's like, what happens. And this 8 of Wands is just bringing it all in very quickly. There's going to be a lot of communication. There's going to be a lot of activity. And I got to tell you, I think it's going to be you're going to love it with this Knight of Cups, because it is a true love. It's not about anything frivolous. We have Knight of Wands on the bottom of this second deck here. So now we have King of Wands, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the 8 of Wands. This is a very active energy. You are running away from this devil. And the devil just represents that chained, that piece of feeling chained to this Hierophant. And the cards are suggesting that as difficult as this is, you are moving through it. And you are going to step out with this page. The page is, he's kind of learning. He's kind of going out there to scout it out. And I think, today might be a great day to dip your toe in the water and scout it out a little bit. So, I hope everybody has a great Monday, November 3rd, 2025. And I will talk to you all soon. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.